Today I am going to explain library functions in C. So what are library functions? The library functions are like library books. Some books we have with us and those books we don't have with us. Then use it, then give it back. Library functions also like that only. Whenever we need a function which is not available with us, then we borrow it from library. So that is what is library function. Like departments in library, for example, science, maths, accounts, like that different departments will be there. In those sections, corresponding books will be there. For example, maths section you find maths functions, maths books, English books, accounts books. Like that here also we have, in the library functions we have several categories like maths, character functions, string functions, like that. First we will start with maths functions. Math library functions. So for each of this category we need to add a header file. For math library functions we have to do hash include math.h. So we have to add this include statement when you are using a math function. This is included above the main function like std_h. So let us see, for example, I want to find square root of a number in a program. Square root of a number we don't have by default and it is there in the math library. The name of the library function is sqrt. This is the function to find square root of a number. So the argument or input is a number whose square root is to be found, and it will find the square root and returns it. We will see how to use it. We will get a number from user and find its square root. So our first statement thing is include stdioh, this is default, include math.h. So here you can see two include files, two include statements. First one is include stdioh. This is default, is there in every program. That is required for printf and scanf functions. Now the second statement is include math.h. This is required for our square root function. So int main. Let us start our program. I need one number to store that holds a number whose square root is to be found. So int say number. Now ask the user to enter a number. Printf enter a number. Enter a number. Scanf get the number. That is an integer %d ampersand number. So we got the number whose square root is to be found and we store it in NUM variable. Now let us find the square root of this. sqrt, this is a library function, its argument is a number. Sqrt num, this gives the square root of the number, it will return. So let us store it, or you can have one more number, int num, another result, one more variable result, will store the square root in that. So square root of a number, it will return the square root, will store it in the result variable, which is another integer variable. So this is result variable. Now we have the square root of the number in the result. Let us display it. Printf square root of given number percentage %d equal to this square root. Let us suppose the given number is integer, even then the square root, this need not be an integer, it can be a fraction or a floating point number. So let it be float. If this is to be float, then the result also is float, or rather we can say double result. So the number is integer, whereas result is double, it is a floating point number. So the square root of percentage %d, that is the given number, is equal to percentage %f, means that is the result. So given number is num, this is result. Square root of percentage %d, that is the number, is result, the result itself. Suppose we have so what is program will do? What does it do? So at the end you have some return 0, because the main returns an integer. Now what will it do? First we have taken two variables. One is for the number whose square root is found, it is an integer, whereas another variable which is a floating point or double, that will store the square root. The square root may be floating point number. So printf enter number, asks the user to enter a number, scanf percentage %d scanf percentage %d ampersand number. So the number we got from the user is stored in this number variable. Now find the square root of this number. So sqrt num, it will return the square root and it is stored in the result. Just display it. So this is how to use a math library function. Now let us take one more function. That function is called pow. Pow means POW, pow is power. It's like this. Suppose I want to find the value of 7 cube. That 7 cube means 7 into 7 into 7. Now using this power function, how you can find this? Pow 7 comma 3. This is how you use this pow function. Pow 7 comma 3. This will find out 7 cube and will return the result. Now let us write the program for this. In this, 7 is called the base and 3 is called the power. So let us ask the user to enter both base and power. So we need two variables, int base comma power. Two variables to store those two values to be entered by the user. Ask user to enter both. Printf enter base scanf percentage d ampersand base, then power printf enter power, scanf percentage d ampersand power. So we got base and power from user and stored in the two variables. Now let us apply this function. Pow base comma power. This will find out the result and it will store it in. So for result also we need a number. So let it be result. Store it in result and display it. Printf percentage d to the power of percentage d is equal to percentage d. So what you are going to write is, for example, 7 to the power of 3 is equal to whatever result it is. So we have to give input the values for that. So first one is 7, so that is the base. Base కొంచెం కెమెరా చూస్తారు. Base, second one is power, third one is result. This is how this function is used. Pow. So this is, we have done two examples of math functions. There are many more functions. I will give a list of it, at least more popular functions, popular math functions. I will write a list of it now. So here is a list of some popular math library functions. This is square root, we have seen that. Pow, we have seen that. The next function is exp, means exponential, that is e power x. So x value you can specify here in the brackets as an argument. Then ceil, 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 ceil means find smallest higher digit, means suppose there is a number, means this ceil function deals with a floating point number which has a decimal point. Suppose ceil of 12.35, 12.35, the next higher digit is 13. C means ceiling. So ceil of 12.35 means 13, that is the ceiling, next higher digit. Then floor, floor means next lower digit. Find largest lower digit, that is floor, 12.35 is 12. Smallest largest lower digit, 12. Then we have log and log 10. Log is to the base e, log 10 means log of to the base 10. Then we have trigonometric functions like sine, cos, tan, and also arc trigonometric functions like arc sine, arc cos, arc tan means sine inverse, cos inverse, like that. So these are some popular math C library functions.